Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. So I wanted to make something to hold my postcards that I made in July. And I've done a few where I've wrapped them in like deli paper or decorative paper and just had them like a little package. And so that's what I was thinking I was going to do. I have it wrapped up in wet strength tissue paper at the moment. So I thought I would just do a gel print and decorate this wet strength tissue paper, and that would work as my wrapper or containment, I guess you could say, for my postcards. So I braided out sort of an ombre, trying to do a little bit of an ombre of 3 different shades of blue. I picked that because I like it. And then I just pulled out my wood blocks to do some stamping. Haven't used them in a while. I did let that dry and pulled out. I'm gonna try to do a reverse ombre with some black and some parchment, I believe. I didn't do white, I just did parchment. Behind that to, so the stamps will show up. Hopefully that's making sense. And now I'm going to cover the wet strength tissue paper, but my gel plate that I'm using is smaller than the tissue paper. So I'm just using these scraps to kind of get the edge there. And it's longer, well, it's like, so I need more, right? Oh, and I probably should have waited and let that dry to get everything up. But that's okay. We'll keep working on it. We'll add some more layers. So I'm going to do the ombre thing again. And yeah, I am using different consistencies, viscosities of paint. So that kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to blend for one, and to have it all pull up evenly on the tissue paper. So again, making marks. This time I'm using my bigger wood block. One of my favorites. If you watched any of my projects where I use my old gel prints, you'll see that particular pattern in there. And again, doing the reverse ombre on the second layer, the pull layer. And just gonna stick down the part that doesn't have anything. And then I'll put some paper on the rest of that. And pull it up. See what we get. So how is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. See, that didn't quite get it all. It's hard to know. Like, we've had rain and then heat and then rain and then heat. So I can't decide if it's humidity, not drying fast enough, or drying too fast. But okay, so we've got some interesting stuff happening. So I cleaned off the gel plate, and I'm going to pull out my stencils. These are PM Artist Studio stencils. The design is it just called Numbers by Carrie Griffiths. And over those areas that didn't quite pull like I'm going to add these numbers. Because I like adding numbers to art, and I just thought this would be kind of fun to do this. And I'm going to mix it up a little bit and have the different colors. Maybe some that are different sizes. I don't know if those are different sizes, but I've got some big ones here. We'll put them out there too. And I really like how this turned out, in spite of the fact that some of that paint did not lift up. It still is very interesting print. I think Patricia calls this poinking. It's a traditional stenciling, in my opinion. Just saying. Just put a few there, put some more in this other spot. Yeah, the print might look really complicated, but really that was a simple little project, right? You can all do that if you want to. If you want kind of grungy blue. I just love using the gel plate. I think it's a lot of fun. But I do end up trying to wrap this around my postcards, and wet strength tissue paper, which is very thin and flimsy. It doesn't tear easy, but it's flimsy. It's probably not the best choice just for wrapping. So I end up, and I didn't do it on camera, I end up gluing it. I had a box here that was just about the right size. So I end up gluing this tissue paper onto the box, painting the extra areas black to go with it, and just put my postcards in there, and it holds much more than that. So it'll work for that, and it will be a container to hold more things. Just a few more things. It's not huge. But I had some other art cards that I'd made, so I just threw them in there too. I think I have a video here of me trying to wrap this and make it look decent. I mean, you could wrap it, and I mean, I don't want it to where I don't want to tape it like a package. So there's the finished paper. I don't want to tape it like a package, so I want it to wrap where I can just tie it and it will stay shut. So here's my postcards, doing it at an angle. And see, I wanted these edges, when I pull the other side over, to kind of line up. And I've done this on several, but not with this thin of a paper. So yeah, I need 3 hands, or 4 hands would be ideal. Yeah, so it's a struggle, and I decide I don't want to struggle every time, I wrap this up. So I went for the box, and I'll have a picture of the box at the end of this so you can see. I think it looks good, and like I said, it can hold extra stuff. So I hope you like this video. Check out PM Artist Studio stencils. They are awesome. I'll have a link to them in the description box below. And yeah, I think I'm gonna give up on this now. See how I've got that straight line there? That's what I wanted on all 4 corners, but it was next to impossible to do. So anyway, check out the picture of the box at the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer your questions. Yeah, I really need to give up. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day.